Out of the weather, maybe you got some rain. Maybe if you did, it was brief and powerful. I got one of those as I was driving into work, Ramisha Shade.
Mighty but powerful. Yes.
Yes.
That's what we've been dealing with, but it's not as bad or intense as yesterday evening, where, of course, parts of Houston picked up a quick 3 to 4 inches of rain. A lot of those streets started flooding. It was a mess. So thank goodness nothing like that right now. In fact, most of the heavy downpours that we had a few hours ago have kind of started to wind down and fade out. So hey, I'm not complaining. I don't want to deal with all of that intense rain. We've got a few lighter showers in between Eagle Lake and Columbus, so you'll run into some wet streets there. Then as we hop to the north, there is one thunderstorm trying to get going. It's in between College Station and Huntsville. Few lightning strikes with that very heavy rain, and then we got a few lighter showers close to Cold Spring and Livingston. But hey, that's about it for now. Of course, the weak Gulf low or tropical disturbance that we were tracking all week long moved inland. It made landfall over us yesterday evening, and that was one of the reasons why we had all of that heavy rain. In fact, 2-day rain totals showing 3 to 4 inches of rain for Houston and Channelview. Closer to the coast, how about 3 to almost 5 inches of rain between Angleton and Bay City. So that led to some flooding issues. We're still not out of the woods as far as the low flood risk. I can't rule out 1 or 2 isolated flooding incidents out there through tonight. However, it does not appear it's going to be a huge problem. One big concern, though, will be the threat for rip currents. If you're going to be hanging out at Galveston Beach through early tonight, red flags have been raised for that high rip current risk. So please don't be caught off guard. If you're not a great swimmer, you may just want to stay out of the water. If you're going to get in, make sure a lifeguard is close by. Temps out there are feeling great, considering we've had more clouds around and a little bit of rain here and there for today. So a set of temps close to 100, most spots sitting in the 80s. My advice, enjoy the cooler weather while you can, because as we spring into the next work week, those temps will start to soar once again. We've got the Astros in action this evening. First pitch, 6:10, so should be on the fairly comfortable side. It won't be too hot, 85, 86 degrees, maybe a few brief showers, but nothing too crazy. Towards the end of the game, most of that rain should be gone, with temperatures dipping to the low 80s. So we're going to keep a 30 to 40% chance for rain in the forecast for your Sunday outdoor plan. So I can't rule out a hit or miss downpour out there, but overall we will be drying out as we go into the new work week, and really by Tuesday, no chance for rain. So as the rain starts to roll out and wind down, temperatures will be increasing. 94 for Sunday with a few downpours, 96 for Monday with plenty of humidity on top of that, and how about 98 with rain completely gone by Tuesday. So if you're going to walk the dog the next few days, you may want to go in the early morning or late evening, not during the hottest part of the day. That's not even the worst of it. The feels like temps, when you throw in or sprinkle in that humidity, will be anywhere from 103 to 106 from Sunday all the way through Thursday. So not quite heat advisory criteria, but close enough. So dangerous heat headed our way. Be careful out there. We will have some decent chances for rain in a few spots for Sunday, drying out for the most part as we go into early next week. Then it looks like another disturbance could start to increase those rain chances about 1 week from now.